Welcome everyone. The topic we are going to discuss today is basic sentence patterns. Let's see the first pattern. It is made up of a subject and an intransitive verb. An intransitive verb is an action verb that does not require an object to get a complete meaning. Examples: birds fly, we exist. The second pattern, it is made up of a subject and a transitive verb and a direct object. A direct object is a noun or a pronoun that receives the action of the verb. It answers the question what or who. The subject does the action and the direct object receives the action. A transitive verb is an action verb that requires an object to get a complete meaning. A transitive verb is a verb that can take a direct object. Examples are: they won the match. John wrote a book. Let's see the third pattern. It is composed of a subject, a linking verb, and a subject complement. It uses the verb be and all its forms: be, is, am, are, was, were, been, and being. Sense verbs like taste, smell, feel, sound, and look can also be linking verbs. Other common linking verbs include become, remain, seem, appear, and prove. Linking verbs are verbs that do not express action. Instead, they connect the subject of the verb to additional information about the subject. A subject complement is a noun or adjective that follows a linking verb. Example: we are teachers. Let's see a few more examples. First, the lake appears calm. Here the lake is the subject, appears is the linking verb, calm is the subject complement, which is an adjective here. Calm is adjective. Second example, John became a teacher. Here John is the subject, became is the linking verb, and here a teacher is the subject complement, which is a noun phrase. The linking verbs discussed here always tie the subject to its adjective or noun phrase complement. Subject complement explains or renames the subject. It is a noun phrase, or adjective that follows a linking verb, renaming or describing the subject. Coming to the next pattern, it consists of a subject, a verb, an indirect object, and a direct object. This pattern is similar to the subject, verb, direct object pattern, but with an addition. In the subject, verb, indirect object, and direct object pattern, you go one step beyond asking whom after the verb. An indirect object is affected indirectly by the verb. It names the recipient of the direct object. Example: he gave him an advice. Here is a sentence in the subject verb indirect object and direct object pattern. The sentence is, he sent John a gift. In this sentence, sent is the verb. To find the subject, ask, who sent? The answer is, he sent. So, he is the subject here. To find the direct object, ask, whom or what did he send? He sent a gift. So, gift is the direct object. To find the indirect object, ask, to whom did he send the gift? He sent the gift to John. So, John is the indirect object. Coming to the next pattern, it consists of a subject, a verb, a direct object, and an object complement. This pattern uses a transitive verb which requires a direct object to receive the action as well as an object complement to modify or rename that object. The object complement, which is either a noun that renames the direct object or an adjective that describes the direct object. Object complements can be nouns, pronouns, or adjectives. An object complement is a noun or adjective that describes or tells something about the direct object. Example: we considered her wise. Second example: they elected him president. Let's see this pattern. It consists of a subject, a verb, and an adverbial. Adverbial is an umbrella term which covers all adverb forms. It can be a single word, a phrase, or a clause. An adverbial is a structure. It can be a word, a phrase, or a clause that modifies a verb or an adjective or another adverb. It can describe the when, where, why, or how of the word it modifies. Let's see the examples. First, the students are here. Second, the program will be next month. In this sentence, the program is the subject, will be is the verb, and next month is the adverbial telling us when is the program. Thank you.